Guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to me making a prediction about a Taylor Swift track that we only have a title to. So, in this episode, I bring you, guys, I need you guys to, I turned 23 today. Today is October 9th when I'm filming this. I'm filming one of these predictions a day so I can like have one up for you every single day, if that makes sense. So this will be the one that goes up on October 11th. But today when I'm filming this video, when I'm pre-filming this, it's October 9th, which is my 23rd birthday. And this is very sentimental to me because I'm going to be doing my prediction for You're on Your Own, Kid, track 5. If you guys know, if you're a Taylor Swift fan, you may know that track 5 is always the vulnerable song. It's always the one that is really moving and just gets you in the heart. Some examples would be My Tears Ricochet, Tolerate It off Evermore. Lover was The Archer. Number 5 on Reputation was Delicate. So when I thought about this and when I realized, oh, like maybe I should like in my downtime this afternoon after I've had all my festivities with my loved ones, I should probably like film one of these predictions. And I was like, okay, like which one is next? And I realized it was You're on Your Own, Kid. And I was like, well, I'm gonna cry. So I'm turning 23 today. And You're on Your Own, Kid sounds like a Never Grow Up, but make it a more mature version. Maybe Taylor like looking back on what her life was as a kid and maybe what she misses or regrets she didn't do or things she took for granted back then or something like that. Just like a very mature Never Grow Up is what I'm expecting. And as someone who's about to graduate college, I am going to tell you that I'm going to cry during this track because I feel like that's just, you know, as you grow up, I feel like from the age of 18 and in your 20s, you're just so, like, you don't know where you're going in life. Some people do. However, I am one of those people that, like, sits and I'm like, what am I, like, sometimes I'm like, what am I doing? But, like, I've always had Taylor. And every single birthday, I always think about, oh my God, like, this is so crazy. Like, I'm 23 now, and I've loved Taylor for 8 years. When I turned 22, I actually dressed up as 22 Taylor, just because that was like my Taylor Swift birthday and I had been anticipating it for so long. But it's just so crazy that we've been on this journey with Taylor for so long and I'm growing up and I'm discovering things and I'm going through life and hitting road bumps and things get frustrating and things make me laugh and things make me cry, and through all of that there's Taylor and there's always going to be a song for Taylor. And I feel like You're on Your Own, Kid is really I feel like it's coming out at the perfect point in my life because I am about to wrap up my educational career and I am going to be released from that. And that's scary because it literally, I blinked my eyes and all of a sudden it's over. And it seems just like yesterday I was graduating high school, and it's so funny. I was just looking at pictures of my best friend and I, Bobby, and I've been celebrating birthdays with Bobby since 2017, actually 2016, I'm sorry, because I said to myself, oh my God, it's been 6 years of me celebrating birthdays with her. And it's so interesting because it just seems like I was saying goodbye to her to go, you know, because she went off to college and then she came home, but it just seems like I was saying goodbye to her, you know, and saying, oh, like, I know I won't see you over my birthday, but, you know, and missing her. But then she came back and we celebrated again, but it just seems like just yesterday we were just graduating high school and we were showing up at our community college before we went off to university together. We used to, you know, sit in her car before we walked into class, or, you know, walk into class together. Oh, like, when's your schedule? So, like, we can, you know, meet up. And then she went off to university and then she ended up coming home. But it's just, my point is, life just comes at you so fast. And it's mind-boggling to me how fast life hits you and how fast things change. Like, it's just, today is a very reflective day for me. I always like reflect on my birthday. I always think about what was I doing, you know, this time last year. Who was I with last year? Did I make changes in my life, or am I still around the same people? And I feel like if I say I was around the same people, then that is the best thing, because in 2020, I remember it was very lonely because it was COVID. But then to boot, I was going through a situation with one of my friends, and I was no longer happy in that friendship. However, I kept pushing and pushing and pushing the friendship because I valued the friendship so much and I didn't want it to end. However, it got to the point in December where we did end the friendship, and I always regretted that I wasn't the one who did it first. And but my point of saying that is, you're on your own, kid, can mean so many different things, and it already does to me. It means you're graduating from college, or maybe you're graduating from high school, or maybe you're taking on a new job, or maybe you realized that you don't need to be in a toxic friendship anymore, or maybe you realized your strength when something got hard, or maybe you realized, you know, surround yourself with the people who really, really, really care about you, and not the people who only give you lip service, or only, you know, say happy birthday to you and talk to you once a year. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, you're on your own for discovering so many new things in your life. You're always, when you hit this age, you cannot rely on other people to make your decisions. And even, you know, growing up, I was very opinionated, and I had my own opinions, and I had parents that allowed me to have my own opinions, especially my mom. My mom has always been so supportive of me, but you're on your own, kid can mean so many different things. And I think you're on your own, kid is going to mean to me, you are responsible for you. You are responsible for how you feel, how you would interpret your life, how you want your life to go, what direction you want your life to take. You're in charge. And I think that that's a really beautiful thing. But growing up is difficult. Growing up is very difficult, but that's why I think that this track is going to be a more mature version of Never Grow Up. You know, Taylor had just moved into her first apartment when she wrote Never Grow Up on Speak Now. But I feel like after some reflection, I feel like she's going to sock some life lessons to us, and already I feel so connected to the song, and I definitely think it's going to make me absolutely sob. But yeah, this point in my life, like, I'm just doing a lot of reflecting, and absolutely, like, I am so happy for the people I have in my life. Like, I am so grateful that every single birthday, like, Bobby's by my side. Emma, even though she stays away, like, she always reaches out to me. She's the first to tell me happy birthday. Like, she gets bent out of shape if she's not, you know, the first one to tell me those things. And I really, and my parents, you know, we all went to breakfast this morning, and we all did that together, and it just made me so happy that I have those people backing me. And you're on your own, kid. Like, it just makes me think of that situation that I went through in 2020. Like, it seems so far gone now, but it just also seems like yesterday. But reflecting on that really makes me think, like, you're on your own. You have the impact and the decision-making abilities to change your life, and you're in control. You're on your own, kid. You're on your own, kid. Like, in every single way of your life, you're on your own, kid. And I think that that's what this song's gonna be about. I think it's gonna be, I want to say a slower song, but I don't know. Like, I feel like it might be parallel to the sound, not the sound necessarily, but like the beat maybe, or the vibe of maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think of one that I can like compare it to. Like, nah, I wouldn't say like White Horse, or let's see, Dear John, All Too Well. Like, I think it's just gonna be like a beautiful like storytelling moment. I think it's just gonna be like a pop ballad, if that makes any sense. I love how I was just staring at my wall like this, like trying to like think like what was that. But yeah, you guys, I love you guys so much. I am so incredibly excited for this song, even though like it's track 5 and it's probably going to make me cry. I am so here for it because sometimes in life you need to hear those lessons, and you need to hear like, hey, you're on your own. Like, you are in charge of your life. And I think that that's a beautiful thing, but it can also be scary. So I think that's what the song's going to be about. But I love you guys so much. I am so excited that I get to film these prediction videos for you guys. I'm having so much fun doing it. And I will give you a little insight. I was in Target earlier and I thought of a really good video idea. So do with that what you will. But in the meantime, I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. So many of you have reached out and said happy birthday, and I love you guys so endlessly. It's not even funny. I hope this video entertained you in some way, and I sincerely hope I see you. Yes, see you in the next one. Bye, guys.